pay my due respects to all. I pay my due respects to all who are present here.
जी बहुत ज़्यादा जोर से नहीं बोलेंगे, ठीक लेवल में आराम से.
We are observing here the bhava of Purushottam. We are not accustomed to it. After 32 months, there is one additional month. It is called intercalary month. This month is inserted to a harmonized calendar with the solar. But that, so that there cannot be any difficulty. About 13 lunar months. Practically 12 months every year. This year, after 32 months, 1 month is more, additional month. There are two groups in the Vedas. Our Guru Maharaj used to say, Vedas have divided two categories. One category is Smartha. Smartha means Karma Kanda. Another category is Paramartha, or worship of Supreme Lord without any desire of this world. Smartha, in other words, said Karma Kanda. They give, prescribe many kinds of ritualistic performance, functions, etc. for 12 months. And this additional month they think is unholy. We shall not give any direction to do any good deeds. This additional month, according to them, is unholy, not sacred in auspices. But those who are spiritualists, at least those who have got love for worship of Supreme Lord, they say that we should not spoil a moment of our time. Why we should spoil this time, this month? If you think unholy things, what will go with us? You will find in Gita, Krishna has said, Jam jam bhavismaran bhavdajat tante kalevaram tam tam kunte tat bhavavam. Whatever you think at the time of death, you will get your birth accordingly. If you think evil things in this world, you should have to go to evil spirit. What you will get? So according to them, you are not to spoil a moment. Human birth is precious, human birth. After creating the human birth, Supreme Lord is satisfied. Why satisfied? He has created all the living beings. Jarada Navalakhani, Thavara Lakha Vishuddhi, Krivya Rudra Shankaka, Pakshinang Dahalakha, Tilshad Lakhani, Patavasati Lakhani Manava. 84 species, aquatic animals, 9 lakh. 900,000 aquatic animals. And 2 millions of plants, trees, etc. They have got life. In our scripture you will find it. Jagadish Bose Scientifically has proved this. Trees have got life. And after that, 11 lakhs birth as worms, insects, etc. And 10 lakh births as birds. And 30 lakh, you know, you understand it. 100,000.
3 million.
3 millions beasts, and after that you will get this 400,000 this birth, human birth. By creating human birth, this human body, God is satisfied. Why? It is written in Srimad Bhagavatam. Because this human being has got the discriminating power. Other living beings have got no discriminating power. They have got the discriminating power of good and bad, eternal and non-eternal. They can give up non-eternal things and accept eternal truth. God is the eternal truth. Human beings are capable of worshipping me, God is saying. So after creating this human birth, He is satisfied. This human birth is only made for worship of God, not for anything else. If you do it like beasts and birds, as our Prabhu used to say, eating, sleeping, defending and mating, then we are not superior. And not, these human beings are not superior to beasts and birds. For that purpose we have not got this human birth. Dharma hi tesam adhika dharma nahi naposami samana. If we do not worship God, then we are equal to beasts and birds. Now we have become more ferocious than beasts nowadays. Beasts, they also kill animals for their livelihood. Unnecessarily they do not kill. But human beings are killing unnecessarily and without any restriction. Women, children, whatever. They have got no compassion to anybody on this earth. Tigers are ferocious, but they do not unnecessarily, they do not kill other beasts. But we are doing this. But that is not. In this precious human birth, this Purushottam Mass, this month is, according to Narad Puran, this month is equal to Purushottam. Purushottam is Krishna. You will find in Gita. Yashvat khara maditam, aksharjot, atasmi loge veida Purushottam. I am beyond comprehension of the conditioned souls of the world, enslaved jivas of the world. Kharamaditaham, I am supremely superior to impersonal, formless Brahma and to Paramatma, partial manifestation. So I am called Purushottam. Purushottam is Krishna. Purushottam is Jagannath. Purushottam is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the Supreme Lord. You will find we are now holding discourses on Srimad Bhagavatam because it is the injunction, it is the direction of Valmiki Muni that you should go through Bhagavad daily. Go through Bhagavad. And in this Purushottam month, we have to think about Purushottam. We have to sing the glories of Purushottam. Brahma submitted his prayer to Purushottam Krishna. At first, he was infatuated by seeing Krishna, you know it. But one thing I want to say to you, because I have heard it for that reason. Somewhere I have heard some people they have said, Brahma is our Guru. He cannot have infatuation, he cannot have bewilderment. He cannot be enchanted. How is it written here? Now we see, he played the pastimes of being infatuated. It is correct. But Vedavyas Muni, who has written Bhagavad, he has not mentioned it. Why? Very seriously I have to think. Because he wants the other living beings in this world, human beings, they should get lesson from this, from the biography, from the infatuation of Brahma. Brahma being the creator, he could not understand Supreme Lord. So he did not say that he played the pastimes of, he is playing the pastimes of, become infatuated. He did not say it. It will make less the gravity of the subject. He knows everything, but he has not written. We have to take the lesson, teachings from this. That is the purpose. Brahma being the creator of us, all the living beings in this world. He could not understand Krishna as Supreme. Either Krishna was the cowherd boy. And he is moving in the forest with other cowherd boys. He has got no opulences. He is tending the calves in the forest. He is poor. God can be poor. God would have totality of wealth, all the opulences, sixfold opulences, totality of wealth, totality of fame, totality of power, totality of beauty, totality of knowledge, totality of renunciation. Even God has got infinite opulences, not sixfold opulences. He is infinite. There is infinite opulence. So infinite opulences he has got. When we shall get the grace of it, then you can understand. Brahma, when lifted all the cups, I do not want to go into detail because you have heard it. Only I am remembering that. Lifted the cowherd boys and calves from Vrindavan and kept them in the cave of the Sumeru mountain for 1 year. When he saw Krishna killed Aghasur, a great demon, then he was astounded. How a cowherd boy can kill this demon? So let me examine. So he lifted them and kept for 1 year. And after that when he came, he saw the same Krishna. He was moving in the forest with all the cowherd boys and calves. Astounded. What is this? Is it magic? What have you seen? This cowherd boy is very cunning. Perhaps he came to learn that I kept all those in the cave of the Sumeru mountain. He went there and brought. He again went back to Sumeru mountain. long distance, crores of miles. He went there. He saw they are sleeping there. Same figure. What is this? Then again he came. Again he saw they are moving. And he has got 4 heads. And he was simultaneously seeing the same cowherd boys and calves. There they are sleeping, here they are moving. Then he thought, by my infatuation, all the created beings are infatuated. When I am infatuated, enchanted, then he must be my master. He took absolute shelter. Then Krishna, what he did? Immediately he saw when actual submission will be there. He submitted from the core of the heart. Taking shelter should be from the core of the heart, not outside show only. And Krishna immediately, what he did? All the cowherd boys and calves, he saw Vasudeva, Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhari, with 4 arms, conch shell, mace, and lotus, and disc. He understands Vasudeva. Vaishantya Murti, majestic as he understands. Oh, they are my object of worship. Oh, I commit the great offense by taking away the cowherd boy when they are about to take food. I commit the great offense. Then he fell down and was praying to forgive him for them. Then again, Krishna showed him in his form. Krishna was standing, fluid, inserted inside the waist, and Betra Vishan, cane and horn under the left hand armpit, and in the left hand palm with holding one morsel of yogurt and rice mixture. In this way. At first when he saw, he did not know the Vedic instruction. We should not eat food in the left hand, and he is eating food in the left hand. But now what he said? So, by the grace, saying, and he saw all the Vasudeva Murtis are emanating from Krishna. Then he started submitting prayer. Noi viruddha prabhu se tirtha idambarayo, gunjavasu parivichya lasan mukhayo, bandasa kavala vitra vishana veni, lakshman vidipade pudhuma angajaya, brahmastha. Who is the ultimate reality? He is saying, who could not understand, who thought it is a cowherd by only. We have no opulence, nothing. But when Krishna graced him, no vidya, you are Pujyatama, you are the most venerable, Supreme Lord, Prime Supreme Lord, cause of all causes, origin of all, and there is no origin of you. All wealth, infinite wealth, you are the possessor of infinite wealth. And you are formed the sweetest form, highest form. No appropriation. You have got your colorism. We compared with the rain-born black cloud. It's very charming. And your cloth is yellow cloth. How? Ridambaraya, like lightning. It is dazzling. And your mouth is adorned with ornament in the ear made of gunja. You understand gunja? a kind of seed, very small seed, red and black in that seed. With that, all from the forest. All from the forest. And that was become the ornament of his ear. And the headdress, coronet, he put the tail of the peacock. Sorry. Your face, your lotus face, is dazzling with these. At first, when he first saw him, he said, "It is very poor. He has got no silver ornament, no golden ornament, nothing. Very poor." But now he saw there is no comparison of it. He is attracted. It is so beautiful. Nobidaprabhutambaraya, Gunjavadam Saparivicha Lashanmukaya, Varnasrade. And he accepted garland, not from various outside places with decoration, but from the wild flowers. Wild flowers. Everything sweet is attractive to Krishna. He has worn that garment, Bonamala. And in the left hand palm, the morsel of rice and yogurt mixture. At that he did not know the junction of the Vedas. Now there is no equal to this, the sweetness here. There is no equal to anywhere. To Vaikuntha, to Transcendental Heaven, to Ajodhya, to Dwaraka, nowhere. And Krishna, grace. You are adorned with the plate, bamboo plate, not costly, bamboo plate. Inserted in the west. And in the left hand armpit under that, cane and horn. Everything is so good. And your feet is so tender, so soft. We cannot tolerate, devotees cannot tolerate the by that how you can move in the forest in this way. He is the cause of all causes. When he surrendered him, he could know. Like that you see, you remember about the saying of Param Pujya Shiksha Guru, our Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Remember it. Very simple word. But in the simple word everything is there. When one is enlightened with the knowledge by which ignorance is destroyed, then his knowledge reveals everything. As sun lights up everything at daytime. Think it very deeply. Here, this knowledge is not intellectual knowledge, self-effulgent knowledge. Bhagavan, Supreme Lord, is self-effulgent. He is the cause of all causes. He cannot be seen by our own endeavor, by inductive process, by the process of ascension, by our own capability. Then he will lose his absolute position. Only by his grace you can see. You can descend to complete the surrendered soul. If you go with challenging mood like Brahma, you will be deceived. You will not be able to understand. When one is enlightened with the knowledge, self-effulgent knowledge, one is enlightened with by which ignorance is destroyed, then his knowledge reveals everything as sun lights up everything. When sun rises, through the rays of the sun, you are seeing the sun. And every other things, there are variety of creations. sun is lighting up everything. You are seeing all aquatic animals, trees, etc. In other animals, everything. Lighting up everything. Through the rays of the sun, you see the sun, but simultaneously, he is showing other everything in this universe. An example like that. When Supreme Lord, self-effulgent knowledge, self-luminous, when you will descend, you will see your own self and you will see others' actual self and actual relation. When you become puffed up with vanity, you do not care for Supreme Lord, you do not submit to Him, illusory potency envelops us and we forget everything. We have got misconception of self, false egos and false interests we are fighting. Whole world because the forest. Actually all are related. You want to see the sun now in the night, can you see? What is the time now? Your place.
4:30. Daytime.
Daytime. Oh, daytime. Now here in Calcutta, it is night in India. In the night you cannot see the sun. If you collect all the lights in Calcutta, all West Bengal or India, can you see the sun? Sun cannot be seen by other lights. Sun has got his own light. He is self-luminous. When sun rises, you have to wait for the rise of the sun. When sun rises, then you have to open your eyes to get the grace, the light, and through that you can see the sun, and along with it, you can see other things also. Everything will be revealed. Sun is limited, but Supreme is unlimited. If Supreme Lord descends in your heart, then He is absolute knowledge, the absolute existence, absolute knowledge, absolute bliss when you descend in your heart. Then you will have absolute bliss, absolute knowledge, and you will see everything in its proper perspective. And you cannot have any other activity, you cannot have any other different centers of interest. When we forget, we think we belong to India, we belong to Punjab, we belong to Pakistan, we belong to China. Actually, these are all false egos. We have emanated from Supreme Lord. Yato va imani bhutani jayanti, yeno jatani jivanti, yat pradyanta vishanda sattva from God. We are coming from Him. We are in Him, we are by Him. Geographically, so-called religious barrier, so-called national barrier, so-called other group barrier, we are seeing. These are false. Actual vision when you will have love for all. If you have love for Krishna, if I love anybody, I cannot injure any of his parts. That is not love. If I love anybody, I should love him along with his whole parts. I cannot injure any of his parts. It is not possible. Those who are doing these heinous crimes, do they do to their own sons, wives? Or they have got a relation? They are not doing this. They are not seeing the relation that we are all related. Through Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, we are all related. We have got love relation. But this knowledge we can get through bhakti. Through bhakti, this is called paramartha. Not karma. Through bhakti. That also, our Swami Maharaj, I think, Acquaintances who has remembered everything. That also he has said. Very impressive words, a few words. This knowledge is the king of education. Remember, this knowledge is the king of education. Most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge. And because it gives perception of the self by realization, it is perfection of religion. We are performing, we are observing, we are performing penance, worship, everything, but without any practical experience. No experience is there. What benefit you are getting? Here he says that the perfection of religion, giving perception of self by realization, it is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. What is the difficulty? To utter the holy name? You will find in the prayers of Brahmaji to Krishna. We have discussed this also. Tattenu kampang sushamikshavaya bhunjana bhāpmakritam vipākam hritmak bhovide vidan masti jo mukti bode shraddhayavad. Here Brahma is saying, addressing Krishna, one who will see your grace in every circumstance, bad or good. Tattenuvam sushamikshavaya. Only by seeing, ordinary seeing, you will not be able to understand that it is actually for your own benefit, for your eternal benefit. Sushamikshamana, sammak, very carefully you see, minutely. If another word is used, shu, nicely, very carefully, if you see, then you can understand. Whatever you are getting, difficulties, sukh, happiness or suffering, it is by the grace of Supreme Lord. If you want to get Supreme Lord, then these are the conditions. Here Brahma, here Krishna in the mouth of Brahma is speaking to us. Krishna is speaking through Brahma. You should see the grace of Supreme Lord everywhere. In your good time or bad time, everything, whatever difficulty you have got, miseries, in that also you have to see it. Yes. Tattir Sushamikshamana. Bhunjanaiva Atmakritam Vipakam. Second, you have to see His grace always. Whatever He is doing, He is gracing me. If you do not see His grace, then you will not get it. Secondly, Bhunjanaiva Atmakritam Vipakam. Whatever difficulty, miseries, afflictions we are getting, it is due to our own karma action. We are reaping the fruits of our own action. Nobody is to be blamed. But we cannot do this. We have got, if anybody behaves badly with me, we remember it for a long time. Then you cannot get God. You want to get God, whatever difficulties you are getting now, it is due to your own action, these deeds. You are reaping the fruits of your own action. They are only instrumental, they are not the cause. I might have done this I might have behaved with such behavior with some person in some birth. God knows everything. God is omniscient, He is omnipotent. He is restraining all. We have got relative independence. But over fruits we have got no hold. Karmano digasa ma phalasya kodachana in Gita. You can do good and bad deeds, but you have got to hold over the fruits. Fruits are restrained by Supreme Lord. When fruits are restrained by Supreme Lord, if it is bad, so how we blame others? Be free. Become free. Then you can freely, from the heart, you can call Krishna. You can engage your sense of everything for Krishna. You always think these are my persons who are hostile to me, they are doing such things. Then how you will engage your energy for person? For that reason, Krishna is speaking through Brahma. You should see His grace everywhere. He is everywhere. Without His word, nothing can be done. If anybody says that anything can be done without His approval, then he will lose his absolute position. He is absolute Purna, complete reality. How anyone can do anything without His approval? He cannot do. For that reason, Bhunjarva Atmakritam Vipakam. Always think whatever vipak, whatever difficulties, whatever miseries we are getting, it is due to our own karma. As Haridas Thakur, Prahlad Maharaj, like that. Own karma. Nobody is to be blamed. I am repeating. They are used to blame. And after that, engage your sense organs, everything, mind, everything for the service of Krishna. 3. First, you have to see the grace always, and you have to know that you are reaping the fruits of your own actions. And third, you have to engage your sense organs, mind, into everything for the service, words, etc. Then you will play. I wanted to speak one thing. That last time I said that there are two paths. One is path for eternal welfare. Another is path for earthly pleasure, sensual pleasure. We say Shreya and Preya. You have to be accustomed with our terminology. The terminology. Shreya or Preya. Shreya path. Path which will give us eternal welfare. And the path, Preya path, it is pleasing, but not, consequence is not good. You will find in Upanishad. Upanishad is the philosophical aspect of the Vedas. Shreyashta prayashta manusya vedastu samparikta vivirikya. Shreya dhriya dhira paviprasya priya. Priya manda jagakshaman pranite. What a Upanishad. 2. Shreya and Preya. Shreya path for eternal welfare and path for pleasure. You say hedonism. Hedonism. Hedon is what they say. The chief aim of life is pleasure. Hedonist. Chief aim of the pleasure. And this is called path of earthly pleasures. One, the wise, the steady person, they will consider these two very carefully. They will deliberate. With deliberation, you will understand that this path of Shreya path, this path for choosing, will take us to supreme bliss, which will be called our emancipation, salvation. And this path, prayer path for hedonism, for sensuous enjoyment, will be at the beginning of the enjoyment, it may be like a nectar, but its consequence will be poison. When you accept Srila, the path of eternal welfare, then we have to perform penance. You have to restrain your sense organs. You have to perform penance, austerity, etc. At that time it seems like a poison. But the consequence will be ambrosia. But in the path of pleasure, at first it will be like a nectar, but its consequence will be poison. What you will take? A steady person, wise person will accept Srila if they want actual benefit, actual eternal bliss. But that is Shrestha Manushya Sampritya Vividha. Shreya and Preya both rest in human being. Both are resting in human being. But you have to give up the path of pleasure and take the path of eternal wealth. You will not, nowadays, if you take it to vote, then you will not be able to win. Because 99% they are hedonists. They want pleasure. They will be brutally majority. They will be defeated. By vote you can get. A few persons you will get. While you want quality, you cannot increase quantity. By vote you cannot take. By vote they will give 99% from 100, and 999% will vote for hedonism. Will not vote for this. You will be defeated brutally. You will lose your security deposit. Everything. But we are not to follow them. We have to follow the saints, sadhus. If one good character person here in Calcutta, he can do immense good to lakhs of people, 100,000. But all are characterless. Can they do any good? Anybody? Whether number is required or quality is required. One qualified person, one sadhu, one actual sadhu can rescue the whole universe. But so many enslaved jivas are doing heinous crimes. How they can give goodness, they can give bliss to the people. They themselves, they are burning. They will burn others. But that is, you are not to see the number. You see the quality. The qualified, bona fide sadhu, who is practically practicing, not only delivering speech. If with the speech of delivering speech if you speak, then it will be not beneficial. You have to remember all these teachings of Brahman, etc., Guru Varga, only to rectify yourself. To rectify, not to rectify others. With that vanity we should speak all the defects, all the drawbacks you can mention. I am seeing my own drawbacks. To rectify me, I shall speak. Those who have got good drawbacks, they will also think about this. Oh, I am to do this. But you are not to speak, to rectify others with that spirit. That will be vanity. This Holy Kirtan is for the satisfaction of Krishna. So that Krishna is satisfied. Nādu Vishuniche na Tarori Goswami Amanina Maradana Kirtanya Sadav. In this way, if you speak, then Krishna will be satisfied. You have already heard about Dhruva. Small boy, child. He accepted the teachings of his mother in toto, and he faced from the heart all hostile mentality from the heart. And he started calling Narayan, Kaha Padma Prarachana Hari, Kaha Padma Prarachana Hari. In the forest, there Krishna comes. As Narad came, first he went there to rescue his son, his father, Uttarpa. When Dhruva was crying, Dhruva did not go to his father, be kind to me, to his stepmother, but he was calling Krishna, removing all hostile mentality from the heart. All are satisfied, Krishna is satisfied, all are satisfied. And every table is changed. You have to do like this.
Madan Gopal Prabhuji, you can please speak out your question to Gurudev.
Yes, can you?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you. You please speak.
Haripur, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you please speak. Yes.
Gurudev, already you have explained, but I want to know word by word meaning of B.B.Tirtha Chakshur Atatam. Word by word meaning.
दिवीव मतलब चक्षुरात्मा मतलब अर्थ शब्दार्थ.
But you see, all the Prashmacharyas, they uttered this Rigved mantra. Om Tad Vishnu Paramang Padam Sada Pashyanti Shraya Diviva Chakshuratatam. And here you will get the Vaishnava philosophy. Vishnu Padma Tat. Tat means that is beyond gross sense organs and subtle sense organs, mind, intellect. That is called thought. Transcendental. Beyond the comprehension. Mind and sense organs. Subtle and gross sense organs. It is called thought. Vishnu, the lotus feet of Vishnu, is thought. And that thought is thought. Thought means eternal. This body is non-eternal. With your birth, it will remain for some time. And afterwards, it will die. The sense organs will be vanished. Even during the lifetime of the body, many persons lost their sight, lost the capacity to hear. So sense organs, when the body will be finished, sense organs will be finished. So by these non-eternal sense organs, whatever you see, only non-eternal things. If there is any eternal truth, that will be beyond comprehension of mind, intelligence, and sense organs. It is true. Now the devotees are seeing the devoted. Worshippers are seeing the worshipped eternally. This means worshipper should be eternal and worship lotus feet should be eternal of Vishnu. Then worship can be eternal. How they are worshipping, how they are seeing Divi means self-effulgent. Divi means self-effulgent. as I've given now the example of sun, self-effulgent. If sun does not rise, you cannot see. When sun rises, you should have the desire to see. You have to open the doors and windows and catch the light of the sun through the eyes. Then you can see the sun. If you close your eyes, close the doors and windows, how you can see? But when sun rises, you can see through the light of the sun. As you find in this world, like that, we can see Vishnu, lotus feet of Vishnu, eternally. When he will grace us and his self-effulgent form will descend to us.
Okay.
And he will give the power. Our body will be changed. This material body. Material body or material intellect, by that you cannot, with material vanity. You will have your real self. Your real self will be, that will be manifested, and transcendental eyes will come. Prem Bhakti. Prem Bhakti, by that eyes you can see. As our Billa Mangal, he destroyed his worldly eyes and he got the transcendental eyes, saw Billa Mangal. By this eyes you can see.
Yes, devotees, any more questions, please?
जय देव एक मिनट नहीं ठीक है जय देव नहीं कुछ नहीं
Yeah, Tiloknath Prabhuji or Kinchan Prabhu, you want to say something?
They are not hearing it.
Hare Krishna, I sent a list of questions by email, so I will just pick one. For a conditioned soul who is trying to become a good devotee, is regulated sense gratification to be considered Shreya or Praya? It seems impossible to give up all material desires immediately.
मैं बोलता हूँ it is impossible to give up all material desires immediately. So is regulated sense gratification is as Shreya path? Is regulated sense gratification Shreya path?